Anyone ever feel chopped and then they take a shower and then you feel okay again? I know that's a universal feeling. Anyway, today, talking about the lowest of lows. A couple times a month, this happens to me. And then I somehow pick myself back up. But not always using the best means. For example, sometimes in the past, I would, for some reason, think this is a good idea and obliterate my goals. Right now, I'm working on losing weight and going to the gym. Why would I think that stopping that and like getting really drunk and like completely giving up, like why would I think that that would make me feel better? I don't know. I think I lose faith is what it really is I go, this will never work and I'll never feel better, or I can't change a lifetime of being who I was. So I'm going to continue to not try. Or is it, yeah, it's like losing faith. It's like, I'm not going to try anymore. And it's like YouTube. It's like what I'm doing right now, really. I just read something where it said 50% of people, or maybe 60% of people don't make it past like 10 videos. I can make it past 10 videos, but it's going to be this, and I don't want anyone to see them. Of course, inevitably, there will be people that see them. I got 2 views on one of my last videos. 2 views. It's not funny because the biggest problem that I have to get past, one of them is embarrassment, and people are overly critical of me. I do feel like in the past I haven't been given the space to experiment, been given the space to fail for some reason. I think because I give off an energy of competence, like CEO vibes, but I'm not the CEO of anything, actually. I'm starting from zero, just like everyone else has to. And the hardest part for me is looking stupid and knowing I've had ventures in the past that were they successful? No. Were they widely known? Yeah. Was I shared in group chats of people who didn't like me and laughed at and blah, blah? Yeah, but that's what people do. You know, I try not to involve myself in those kinds of things, but just seems the normal thing to do when you see someone might get successful. It's like people's first reaction is to tear them down. And you know, I could say I'm guilty of that once or twice. I think I do it a lot less than other people, but it doesn't really matter. Like, I saw someone singing on a reality competition show that I met before, and they weren't that good, and I was like, so embarrassing, so stupid, so quaint. How quaint of them. But that takes guts. It really does. It takes balls. It takes, I know intimately what that feels like. And I know intimately what it feels like to step on stage and not be perfect, and to go for it anyway. And then I know what it feels like to eventually kind of have what you stepped on stage for fail. And then you don't even know why you went through the torment and ridicule in the first place. But I mean, is that life? Are there things that we have to accept, that I have to accept? Can we do better as a species, as a society? I don't know. Is that baked into the game? Right? In medieval times, someone is successful in war. They're a successful gladiator. They successfully rise through the rankings and become aristocratic. Or they marry someone way higher status than they are. That kind of stuff still happens. It would be nice to marry a count and be a countess. I don't know. Is it baked into the game to do that kind of stuff, to be that way? I don't know. What am I going to do on this channel? I don't know. It's the Aquarius Moon community is what it is. And I think I can make a community. And somehow turn that into an income so that I don't end up on the street. Would be nice. Would be quite nice. All right, one lookout. Oh, you can't switch the camera around. Bye.